Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. She had skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony. Snow White's stepmother, the queen, was incredibly vain and would consult her magic mirror daily, asking, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" For years, the mirror would reply that the queen was the fairest. However, as Snow White grew older, the mirror started saying that Snow White was the fairest in the land. Enraged with jealousy, the queen ordered a huntsman to take Snow White into the woods and kill her. However, the huntsman couldn't bring himself to do it and let Snow White go. Lost in the forest, Snow White stumbled upon a small cottage. Exhausted, she went inside and found 7 tiny beds. The cottage belonged to 7 dwarfs who worked in a nearby mine. When the dwarfs returned home, they found Snow White and welcomed her. In return for their hospitality, Snow White took on the role of caring for their home. The dwarfs were named Dog, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. Each dwarf had a distinct personality trait. Meanwhile, the queen, learning that Snow White was still alive, tried to get rid of her using various disguises and magical means. She attempted to poison Snow White with a tight corset, a poison comb, and finally, the infamous poisoned apple. Each time, the dwarfs came to Snow White's rescue. However, the queen's most cunning plan involved the poisoned apple. She disguised herself as an old hag and offered Snow White a bite. Snow White, unaware of the danger, bit into the apple and fell into a deep sleep. The dwarfs, thinking she was dead, placed her in a glass coffin. One day, a prince from a nearby kingdom happened upon Snow White. Struck by her beauty, he kissed her, breaking the evil spell. Snow White woke up, and the dwarfs were overjoyed. The prince and Snow White fell in love, and he took her to his kingdom where they lived happily ever after.